Get ready. In today's video, we will help you decide which of the Alton Towers hotels is the best one for your stay. Alton Towers Resort is the premium theme park destination in the UK. Based on the resort's relatively compact size, it's known as a perfect getaway for short breaks. Many UK families will have spent a long weekend exploring the park as well as staying at the various Alton Towers hotels. If you are considering a trip to Alton Towers soon, you might be wondering, where should you stay? With quite a few options, it's hard to narrow down exactly which one you should pick. Thankfully for you, we're here to help you make the exact choice. Get ready. Overview of the Alton Towers hotels. Before we can break down each of the Alton Towers hotels by our own unique criteria, we'll give you an overview of each option at the resort. This might even help you narrow down your choice just based on a theme alone, which can be an integral part of any theme park trip. The original of all Alton Towers hotels, Alton Towers Hotel opened way back in 1996. Don't let the age fool you though, Alton Towers Hotel is still a 4-star hotel with 180 room accommodation with a very unique theme. The hotel is themed to Sir Algernon Alton and is decorated to match many of his wacky adventures from his travels. Guests can stay in various rooms consisting of Explorer, Arctic Explorer and Moon Voyager themes. There's also the option of individual rooms and suites with specific concepts like the Coca-Cola Suite, the Princess Room and Arabian Night Suite. The second built Alton Towers Hotel, opening in 2003, is the Splash Landings Hotel. As this hotel is attached to the Alton Towers water park, it has a relaxing Caribbean theme. Similarly to the previous Alton Towers Hotel, Splash Landings is another 4-star hotel offering 216 rooms with various room types to choose from. Rooms include a pirate themed room, ice age rooms and general beach themes. These come in different sizes depending on the size of your party, as well as the option for interconnected rooms. CBeebies Land Hotel is the most recently opened actual hotel on offer at the Alton Towers Resort, opening in 2017. As the name would suggest, this hotel is squarely themed on CBeebies and ties into the CBeebies land found in a theme park. The hotel offers 76 rooms, including 42 standard rooms themed to Bugbees, the CBeebies mascot, and 34 premium rooms themed to various CBeebies shows. Considering the target demographic, this hotel is most suited to groups with younger children and toddlers. Set in the fictional Enchanted Forest woodland, Enchanted Village opened in 2015 and offers 120 lodges and 5 secluded treehouses. This is probably some of the most luxurious accommodation options you will find on Alton Towers property. The lodges are themed to rustic log cabins with groups in mind. These act as your home away from home while you're out enjoying the parks. Similarly, the treehouses are the perfect hideaway to welcome your group after a long day trekking through Alton Towers, nestled away in the Enchanted Forest. The Stargazing Pods offer a more bare-bones approach to your Alton Towers stay. As the name would suggest, it's not a formal hotel and more so an accommodation type akin to a glamping experience. This is the newest of all the accommodation options at the resort, opening in 2019. The site offers 120 pods that sleep up to 4 people. As mentioned, this is more of a campsite than a traditional hotel with shared facilities. Although this is the more budget-friendly option in comparison to the other Alton Towers hotels, which are a little bit more expensive, which we will discuss later on in this video. Amenities. When it comes to amenities and extra offerings from the Alton Towers hotels, there are 2 clear standouts. If you're staying for a few days, there's a decent chance that you might want to bolster your stay with some extra activities. The original Alton Towers Hotel offers the most when it comes to food and drinks options, as this hotel has the luxury of having the Secret Garden restaurant and 2 bars with Dragon's Bar and Captain's Bar. The hotel also offers live entertainment on select evenings to entertain the family, as well as expansive landscaped gardens and a lake. This can make for a perfect summer's evening to close out your day. For an additional upcharge, you can also enjoy the hotel's extensive spa, offering various forms of relaxation rooms, jacuzzis and baths to name a few. While there is no designated swimming pool, this is actually the case for all the accommodation options at Alton Towers Resort. With that said, the resort has its own water park, which is part of the Splash Landings Hotel. Similarly to the spa, this is an upcharge attraction and isn't included in your stay unless you specifically add it to your package. However, staying at the Splash Landings Hotel doesn't offer anything that you can't get at Alton Towers Hotel. In fact, the water park is actually directly linked to Alton Towers Hotel via a covered walkway. Therefore, there's no real advantage to staying at Splash Landings if the water park is on your to-do list. The two are located quite close together, and with the additional features on offer at the Alton Towers Hotel, we'd say it's a winner over the two for its amenities. As mentioned, the tree houses are the luxury option here, including your own personal hot tub, but this is definitely factored into the overall price, which we will get to later on. Location. Alton Towers Resort has the luxury of being fairly self-contained. Tucked away in the English countryside, there are very few obstacles from its accommodation options and the wider resort. How you define what is the best location would be relatively subjective to what you prefer from your stay. If you want to stay close to the action, then either Alton Towers Hotel or Splash Landings are your best option, with both being a leisurely stroll to the park entrance. These hotels are also the closest to the resort's monorail, taking guests from the park's car park to the front gate. If you want a more quiet and secluded stay, your best bet is to stay in the Enchanted Village. Although the furthest from the park and the monorail, you can enjoy the luxury of the peace and quiet of the woodlands away from the hustle and bustle of the park. Overall value. Pricing can vary greatly depending on where you choose to stay. And similarly to location, how you define what's best for you depends on your own preference and circumstances. Value might not just mean price, but what's on offer and what suits your budget. If just looking at the price, there's only one contender here. For a midweek stay in one of the Stargazing Pods for 2 adults and 2 children, you can expect to pay around £148 a night. You must factor in though that based on the accommodation, you will be sharing toilet and shower facilities. It's also important to note that this includes a basic takeaway breakfast. While the price might be nice as mentioned, it's the most basic and budget-friendly option out of all the on-site properties. If you're looking for a more traditional hotel stay at Alton Towers, then you can get a happy medium in selecting the Alton Towers Hotel. While it's more expensive than the Stargazing Pods, it's still relatively affordable in comparison to the more pricey options. For a midweek stay during the summer season for 2 adults and 2 children, you will be paying roughly £215 a night. As seen earlier, this hotel offers some of the best amenities on property while also being one of the closest to the park. In our opinion, this is probably the best all-round option when it comes to value. The additional price tag is justified based on the rooms and the facilities alone over the Stargazing Pods, without breaking the bank in comparison to the more pricey options available in the Enchanted Village or the luxury treehouse, with a treehouse costing over £900 for the same stay criteria. However you decide to spend your money though is up to you. There are definitely options to suit any budget here. We'd just like to remind you again about our competition we have running. It's easy to enter and you can come away with 2 free tickets to Alton Towers Scarefest this October. Just make sure to subscribe to our channel, like the video and leave a comment saying Scarefest down below for your chance to win. And when you finish entering, why not check out our video where we discuss some attractions we think are sorely underrated at this park. A link will be on screen now. And now you're ready.